You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. It's a great day. We have so much to talk about today for Good Morning Vail. But let's first take a look and see what the weather looks like today. By 8 a.m., 59 degrees. Your high today is 80. It's going to be a nice hot day. We only have a 20% chance of precipitation. Only partly cloudy skies, so we're going to have a nice hot day, everybody. As you take a look throughout the entire day, by noon, 77 degrees. By 4 p.m., 78 degrees, and the clouds will roll in by the late afternoon. And by 8 p.m., mostly cloudy skies and 70 degrees. As we take a look right now over in Denver, it's the hottest day that I've seen so far, 96 degrees and hot. And then it's going to be 80 degrees in Vail. Sorry, I'm like staring. 80 degrees in Vail with only a 25% chance of precipitation. Same in Eagle at 84, and same in Avon and 82 degrees. As we take a look tonight, 47 degrees is your overnight low. Only a 20% chance of precipitation. Partly cloudy skies, and your sun's going to set at 7:37 p.m. So as you can see, the days are getting a little bit shorter as we check it out. As a look at the 5-day forecast, tomorrow we can expect some abundant sun showers, 60% chance of the same. 78 degrees is your high and 46 degrees is your low. By Monday, it all goes down. Only 20% chance of precipitation. Partly sunny skies, 79 degrees for your high and 49 degrees for your low. Tuesday, mostly sunny skies, not too much rain, 73 is your high and 40 degrees is your low. By Wednesday, super sunny day, 77 degrees for your high temperature and 46 degrees for your low. And then when we get to Thursday, sunny skies, 78 is your high and 47 degrees is your low. So we can expect nice hot days for the last portion of summer, and summer is not over, everybody, so don't forget we have a lot of finales. Fall is coming and we have an amazing experience for fall. Don't forget about the Fall Underground Sound over at the Villar Performing Arts Center. That is a great ticket package for everybody. You can get 7 shows and 7 drinks for one incredible price. And I'll tell you what, it's like going out for one night, but 7 full nights. Go to villarpac.org to find out what's going on over there, because that's a lot of fun. Today is the final Minturn Market. Ooh, I'm so sad, but it's a great experience. So let's get out there and support all the vendors for the last Minturn Market of this season. Of course, that'll be back next season, but you want to get out there and see all of the great things. This is more of an artistry adventure. You get to see all the wares that all of our local artists do, and it's really, really cool. And then also another finale is tomorrow night's Sunset Live. It's going to be the last one of the season. Thanks everybody at the town of Avon and over there at Nottingham Park. It's been a really great ride. So let's all gather tomorrow night and enjoy the final Sunset Live. That's the intimate side of the big stage, and we can have a really good time and gather together with all our friends and family. And then tonight, if you really want to go have a great time, go to Gerald Ford Amphitheater. It is Pixies and Modest Mouse. Now, it's a big show. I hope you guys get over there because that's going to be a lot of fun. This is a ticketed show, so if you want to get your tickets to that, go to grfavail.com. And the final is Hot Summer Nights. That is going to take place on Tuesday, also at the Gerald Ford Amphitheater, and that's going to be a really great show. It's where all the great musicians, local and everything else like that, they gather together and they have a great big show for us. It's called The Other Brothers, and that's led by Johnny Schlepper and so many more of your amazing musicians here in the Valley. And I'll tell you what, that's a really wonderful experience. So we're going to want to get together for the big community concert over at Gerald Ford Amphitheater. So free shows, ticketed shows, so many great things going on. And I'm telling you, summer is not over yet, so don't check out just yet. Don't forget to wear your sunscreen. Don't forget to get out there and have a great experience all day long. And you still have that river to go play in. We still have fishing. We still have horseback riding and biking and so many adventures, camping and all that other great stuff. So it's a great time to get out there and experience the wonderful things that we have right here in our own backyard. We live in a beautiful place. Let's all be grateful. And we have a great show for you guys this morning. If you want to see some girls strut their stuff with some beautiful, beautiful outfits, we have a very special guest who has a very special line of clothing for our fit women who like to go bicycling and all that other great stuff. So wait for that. Come on down, sit down, relax, grab a cup of coffee, and I'm going to have to wake up as well. And then we're going to see a great show. So sit back and enjoy. Good morning, Vail, everybody. I'm Liz, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on mountain perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Bleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's a beautiful Saturday morning, and we have a really great clip to show you right now. Kim Smith, she's from Adventures in Coaching. She had a really great conversation with Dogma Athletico. Let's take a look and see what that's all about.
Hi there, welcome to this edition of Adventures in Coaching. I'm Kim Smith and I'm a career and business success coach. And recently we've been talking about a lot of various coaching topics, including how important it is to define and align your purpose, how to identify limiting beliefs, and a lot about how to change your mindset for success. And we're going to be shifting gears a little bit and switching it up, and I'm going to be interviewing some community members about these topics and their journeys to their success. So with me today is Dan from Dogma Athletica. He's the owner there. Welcome, Dan.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Yeah, it's so great to have you. We've talked a few times, and I've always been really inspired by how you've integrated purpose and a lot of these things into your life and your career. So please tell me a little bit about your journey.
Sure, well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that. My journey, I'm going to go back to when I graduated from college, because really at that point in my life was when I identified the need to really have purpose and definition around my career path as a young individual, and defining what meaning was to me and what goals were to me. And so I've been a longtime believer in sitting down every once in a while and saying, all right, what's my purpose? What's my mission? What are my values that I'm living out in my day-to-day family life, career life, social life, all of that.
Yeah, and I love how you integrate it to really all aspects of your life, not just your career. And the other thing that really stands out to me is that you did it at a very young age, whereas a lot of people that I talk to, they don't really have any idea of like kind of where they're going and just try out a lot of different things. So how did that make a difference for you in your career path?
It really helped me identify when opportunities would come up, what were the right opportunities and what were the wrong opportunities for me.
Yeah.
Because when I took the time to write out my personal values, what was important to me, and how those values translated into what I wanted my mission to be for my career, it made it really easy when something came up. It might have looked really attractive at first glance, but when I would reflect back on, hey, does this reflect my values? Does this help me live out my mission? And if the answer was no to those, then I identified quickly like, all right, this isn't the right opportunity for me.
Yeah, that is just such a great example of everything that I try to talk to people about and how important that is. So tell me, we've talked a little bit about how you worked in one industry in the corporate world for a while and then decided to make a really big shift.
Yeah, so this comes back to that values and mission piece. It's interesting, when Yahoo first came about, Yahoo emails, I actually wrote out my mission statement and I emailed it to myself so I could have a ready repository that I was able to come back to years later and kind of look at that mission and say, hey, is that still true? And so I developed this practice of every couple of years taking a little miniature sabbatical, getting away on my own, and kind of thinking about those values. Were they still consistent with where I was in life and that mission? And did I feel like I was still in that season of life that mission was central to me? And so for the longest time, my mission was to use my God-given skills and abilities to create job opportunities and to help businesses grow through a finance role. And over the course of the last several years, I just felt the winds of change. And when I sat down about 3 years ago to do my little miniature sabbatical, I said, that's not my mission anymore. I don't feel that as a calling. And what I identified is that I needed to take some time to transition to find what that calling was. And so I actually did like a 3 hours type of framework for myself. I said, all right, I'm going to retire from the corporate world in order to recover for a little bit. I'm going to reorient, and that reorientation was using that sabbatical to do some volunteer work and to kind of identify, hey, what is the mission for me, and then redirect. And that redirect was identifying, hey, I don't want to use finance as a way of helping people out. I want to use fitness as a way of helping people out. And so I wrote my new mission statement, which was to use fitness and health and welfare to help individuals realize their goals and objectives in life. And that's what led us to acquire Dogma Athletica, and that's what brought us, my wife and I, to the Vail Valley.
Wow, that's a great story. And along the way, did you ever, have any limiting beliefs or fears that came up about making such a drastic change in your career after having a successful career for quite a while?
Certainly lots of uncertainty, and uncertainty can lead to fear or self-doubt. It's interesting, you mentioned as limiting thoughts in the coaching business that we do, and we do a lot of performance coaching for athletes. We approach it as performance psychology, and we phrase it as negative thoughts. So how do you stop negative thoughts? And it applies to you and I as individuals, as business people. And the practice that I identified is really kind of cognitive behavior oriented, where it's identifying when a negative thought comes up, thinking about like, all right, what is that thought? Where is it coming from? To some extent, even recognizing what's the physical sensation that you feel with that negative thought. But then developing a toolkit where you redirect. So you hear that negative thought or you feel that negative thought coming up and envisioning like a stop sign and saying, all right, stop that thought process. Then having a redirect which is prepared for that. So that thought process for me was, I don't know sales and marketing. How am I going to do this as a business owner? It's all about sales and marketing. The redirect was, hey, I've mastered lots of new skills over the course of my career history. This is a new skill that I have the ability to master it. So let me lay out the action plan for how I'm going to master sales and marketing to move forward.
Oh my gosh, that sounds so much like what I talk about when I say taking a challenge and making it an opportunity. Figuring out, how it can benefit you. What is the solution? What is the outcome going to be? And, when you did that, did it help you to really hang on to those goals?
Absolutely. It was instrumental in not just hanging on to the goals, but achieving the goals and having a healthier mental attitude towards that challenge. Just like you said, it's not a challenge, it's an opportunity. And I said, hey, this is something for me to develop that I haven't done in the past. This is really exciting versus really scary.
Right. And tell me a little bit about, along the way, about your support system.
Family, friends, colleagues. Having a trusted set of advisors is really important in terms of friends, colleagues, coaches like yourself that you can turn to and say, here are the things that I'm dealing with or the challenges that I'm trying to address. Give me your thoughts and input. Here's my plan. What do you think of my plan? Type of thing.
That's amazing because a lot of times it stays in the head until you kind of start putting it out there and verbalizing.
That's right.
So that can make a big difference.
And having someone to say, this is a really good idea. You can make it great if you were to tweak these couple of things about it.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. So tell me a little bit along your journey, any time where you've had a shift even in your current business and how you've addressed that.
Yeah, I'll say one of the shifts that we took on right away was the ownership transition. And the prior owners had great reputations in the environment for what they had done with the gym and what the gym meant. The transition was for me to shift that from being the prior owners to my ownership, having that reputation. And the way we really addressed that was me thinking about how do I engage people in the community and people in the gym and establish and continue the gym's reputation so that people see, all right, the prior owners are gone, but Dogma Athletica is not gone.
Yeah.
Dogma Athletica is still there and the same. And so having a thoughtful plan in terms of communication plan, engagement plan, and then really kind of getting it down to discrete steps and saying, all right, here are the steps that I'm going to execute. And we did that, and we had just a wonderful reputation as being really engaging, positive, welcoming culture that I simply love having at the gym.
Yeah, and that really comes through when, we're in the gym with you and seeing what you're doing. And I get your emails about your clients, and you always focus some success story. So tell me about how some of these things have affected your clients as well.
There was a recent woman that I interviewed. Her name is Jessica DeYoung. She's a local community member here. Jessica went through a battle with cancer, ocular cancer. And one of the incredible things that she shared with me was that coming back to Dogma Athletica was actually one of her motivations for getting through her treatment and getting through her recovery. And I heard that and I was like, you're just telling me that because it's me. And she's like, no, honestly, she said the support network that she had there in terms of the friends, the environment, the mental and the emotional engagement that she feels in the gym were big motivators for her. And I said, you know what, that's wonderful to hear because that is my mission.
Yeah, that is amazing. So tell me a little bit about things that might really inspire you or inspire people that are listening to this interview.
What really inspires me is when people have a growth-oriented mindset, when people look for learning opportunities. And so we have every month a theme. September's theme is coincidental with the school year is learning. And so that's something that I love seeing it when people bring tidbits to me in terms of opportunities for me to grow, or when I'm able to provide people with opportunities for them to grow and learn. It's having that growth mindset, I think, makes for a wonderful community like what we have here.
Yeah, that really does make a difference from thinking, of like growth and expansion versus, oh, this is too challenging, I can't do it. And I love how people are adopting that, especially you and your organization. And it's been super inspiring sitting here with you today. And I'm so excited for your success and where you're going. And I look forward to hearing more and more about, where things go. And if anybody is interested in learning more about you and your business, how can they reach you?
They can go out to our website, so dogmaathletica.com. There's actually a section on there where they can schedule a visit with me, and I would love to chat with them about either fitness challenges or performance psychology, and see how we could be of assistance to them.
Perfect. That sounds great. And if you'd like to learn a little bit more about how coaching can help your success, please reach out to me at kim@adventuresincoaching.com. And I hope you have a wonderful and successful day.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on tv8vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Hi there. On today's episode of Good Day Vail, it's one you don't want to miss as we walk through 5 of the most exquisite properties that are in the Vail Valley. They are offered by Triumph Mountain Properties, the Apex Collection. So stay tuned. This is an episode you don't want to miss to see the most exquisite homes in the valley.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
In America's heartland, living close to the land, there's a love for the country and a pride in the brand. In America's heartland, living close to the land. In America's heartland, close to the land.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Who's hungry? Well, we have Tracy from Cooking with Tracy, and you know she makes so many amazing different dishes. I like the crock pot because it's something that you could put together and let sit for a while, and then you come home and poof, there's food. I love that, and Tracy has a great crock pot recipe that we're going to look at right now.
It's chilly this morning. What's up? It's summertime here in the mountains, but the fruit and vegetables are so delicious. So today, what we're doing is the tri-tip. It was a big, like 5-pound tri-tip of steak. So we did that in the crock pot, but we're also gonna do a corn and zucchini salad because this is the time that both corn and zucchini are plentiful and delicious. So I've already shucked my corn, and what I'm going to do is just put it in boiling water for about 5 minutes, maybe even a little bit less, because what happens when your veggies are super fresh like this, they do not take nearly as long to cook. So we're going to do a cold corn salad. So we just have this corn in boiling water, and we're just going to kind of rotate it around and let it cook for about 5 minutes. Meanwhile, we are going to make our salad, and this is going to be super easy. Zucchini, you can cook the zucchini if you want. Just cut the tips off. And we have talked about different methods of chopping. So today what we're going to do is we are going to dice this up. So we're going to cut the zucchini into about 4 pieces. And I hope you remember by now, when you're working with these veggies, look at that. You don't want that. You want it to be a nice flat surface. So what you do is you cut the zucchini in half and then cut it into 4 pieces. And then we are going to cut it into 3 pieces this way. And then we're going to just dice it really, really small. And this is going to be served raw. So you kind of want to dice it nice and small, maybe about the size of a corn cob, because we are going to be taking the corn right off of the cob. So you want to dice it kind of the size of a corn kernel. And then we're going to do the same with this one. And I've decided only to cook 2 corns today, because we don't want to waste it here. But if you have a family of 4, you're doing 4 pieces of corn, and you're also doing the whole zucchini. I'm just going to do half the zucchini today because we're doing a half a recipe right now. We're also going to add some fresh green onion to it. Of course, if you prefer the red onion, and a lot of people do, then go ahead and put a red onion in here. Just slice it really, really thin so that you don't get too strong of an onion bite in your salad. So here we go, just chopping that up. Don't forget your sharp knife and your nice, very stable cutting board, because you don't want everything to be sliding all around. And again, everything is so fresh in the summertime that it really just needs only a little bit of cooking. And a lot of people like to eat raw. And when you are eating raw, your stomach has to get prepared for it, but it's really healthy for you, because the more that you cook your vegetables, if you're overcooking them or something like that, the more nutrients they lose. So what happens is, right when you cut up your veggies, they start to lose their minerals and their vitamins. So fresh is great, and cutting up everything right before you're about to eat it is the way to go as well. Okay, when I'm checking my corn, I just kind of take a little, I want this to still have that pop, that really crisp pop. So I just kind of take my knife and see that it pops. And it pops a little bit. I'm going to let this cook for just a couple, and probably another minute or so. But really, when you have this super fresh corn, you can cook it for really like 3, 4, 5 minutes, depending on how big the kernels are. My kernels are kind of big right now, but some of them that you're going to get, they'll be little tiny. I actually was writing an article about corn a couple years ago, and a farmer wrote me back or emailed me, I don't remember the mode of communication, and said, Tracy, I loved your article because I told people don't overcook your corn. Like, everybody cooks their corn forever, and you really don't need to. You can cook it really, really quickly, and it tastes much better. And he said, I'm glad you wrote that article, because everybody overcooks their corn, then it gets stuck in your teeth and it's all mushy. And he said, I sometimes, when I'm out at the farm, I check the corn, and he just pulls the husk off and eats it right there raw, right off of where it's growing. So just know that it's true. You don't have to cook your corn that long. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put this hot corn into a bath of cold water. It's called blanching, and you do it with your veggies if you want to cool them off very quickly, and if you want them to maintain their beautiful color. So a lot of times when you are like putting veggies on a veggie platter, you have broccoli or something like that, and you want it to be nice and green, you'll blanch it. You put it in boiling water, you boil it, and then you put it in ice cold water, and that's called blanching, and it's a great way just to maintain the color of your veggies and kind of keep them looking really pretty. And this is going to be a cold salad, so if you're heading out on a picnic or something like that, then you can take this with you. Now we're going to make a super easy salad dressing, and I'm going to do it right in the bowl. Let's see here. Our salad dressing is going to be a creamy one, because we have a kind of a fatty cut of meat, so we're going to cut it a little bit with a cream. And whenever I make salad dressings that are creamy based. I do a mixture of mayonnaise and sour cream. If you just do mayonnaise, you kind of get a strong mayonnaise flavor, but if you mix some of that sour cream in there, equal parts, it's what we call cutting the flavor of the mayonnaise. So I'm just going to do equal parts, about a tablespoon of each. You're going to do 2 tablespoons because you're doubling up your recipe. So I have a tablespoon of mayonnaise and then a tablespoon of sour cream. And really, I can put sour cream on anything. It's one of my favorites. So we have those, and we're also going to add a little bit of olive oil as well, just about a tablespoon of olive oil, because we just want a little more juice to it. And of course, salt and pepper. We'll add that. And then we want something acidic. So we're going to add some fresh lime juice to that. And whenever you're making a salad dressing, you typically want something nice and acidic in there, because that's going to, once again, cut the harsh flavors of the creamy dressing that we have. So I'm going to squeeze the whole entire lime. And this is actually a good juicy lime. I broke my lime juicer. I think I overused it, but if you have one of those tools, those are the best. And another hint is if you put the lime or the lemon in the microwave, that gives you so much juice. Sometimes when I'm grilling, if I'm grilling fish and I want to put lemon on the side or something like that, I'll just cut the lemon in half and put it on the grill, and you squeeze it in a second and it has so much juice. Okay, so there we have our creamy dressing. And this is going to be just nice and fresh. Stir that around so it gets all combined. Give it a little taste too, because don't forget, when you're working with fresh veggies and fresh fruits like lime, you might be like, oh my gosh, that lime is so sour, I need to add a little bit of sweetness like honey or a little tiny bit of sugar or something like that. So give it a taste. See if you need to add anything. I'm going to taste it on the zucchini actually. So I'm going to give it a little taste. I think it tastes pretty good. It tastes a lot like olive oil, so I might want to put a little more lime juice if I can squeeze a little more in there. And again, when you're working with fresh fruits and vegetables, you always have to taste them. And I'm going to put a tad bit more sour cream in there just to kind of lighten it up a little, because that olive oil is strong. When you're working with olive oil, of course, it's super healthy for you, but it's also pretty strong in flavor. So if you don't like the taste of olive oil and you want something different, then use a vegetable oil or a grapeseed oil or something that has a lighter flavor, a sunflower oil or something like that. All right, now I'm just going to put my zucchini and my onions right in there. And of course, sometimes the taste mellow after you put your fruits and veggies into the salad dressing. Sometimes I'll taste something all by itself and I'll be like, oh, puckered up, that's like way too strong or something like that. But actually, when you get to eating it, it's not at all, because it combines nicely with the flavors.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com, because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tv8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TVA Weather Center. I'm Liz. Let's take a look at your Saturday. By 8 a.m., 59 degrees. We're going to have a nice hot day today. Your high today is 80 degrees. We only have a 20% chance of precipitation. And then we're going to take a look right now at the full day. By noon, partly cloudy skies. The clouds will roll in completely by 4 p.m. 78 degrees and cloudy. And then by 8 p.m., 70 degrees and mostly cloudy skies. As we take a look right now at the I-70 corridor, it is superbly hot in Denver today. We're talking 96 degrees and clear skies. As we go on down to Vail, 25% chance of precipitation and 80 degrees, 84 in Eagle and 82 in Avon with only a 25% chance of rain. Our overnight low tonight is 47 degrees, 20% chance of precipitation while we sleep, and the sun's setting a little bit earlier today at 7:37 p.m. We're going to take a look right now at your 5-day forecast. Tomorrow, Sunday, we can expect some rain tomorrow. 60% chance of same, 78 for your high, 46 for your low. By Monday, 20% chance of precipitation with partly cloudy skies, 79 is your high, and 49 degrees is your low. And then by Tuesday, it goes down for a 20% chance of precipitation, mostly sunny skies. 73 degrees is your high and 40 degrees is your low. And then by Wednesday, all sorts of sunshine about, and 77 for your high and 46 degrees for your low. And then when we get to Thursday, it's going to be another sunny day, and we're going to have 78 degrees is your high and 47 degrees is your low. Taking a look at this weather is always a pleasure because it's always brought to you by Sun and Ski. You can go to the website, sunandski.com, or you can shop in person over at the giant store that they have located here in Avon. And they have a lot of professional people there that can get you your gear for every season of the year. Lots of accessories, clothing, gift ideas, and so much more at Sun and Ski. Now, we're going to take a look right back at Tracy with Cooking with Tracy, because that crock pot delicious stuff looks really good. So let's check it out right now.
All right, here's a fun thing to do. We are going to take the corn off the cob. Now this is always nice to have a flat surface for this too. Ooh, yeah, that corn is looking really good and very fresh. We're just going to do this. Some people say they like to put their corn like in a bundt cake container where you can like stick the corn cob in there and then the corn just falls into the bundt cake. That's high maintenance for me, but if you're a newbie at getting the corn off the cob, that might be something you'd like to do. But this is pretty easy actually, and if you've ever had a kid or yourself with braces, you've done this before. All right, look at how nice and easy that comes off. Sharp knives are a key in the kitchen, which of course you should know that by now. Blanching is always really nice to do when you're working with fresh fruits and vegetables if you want to cook them and then keep them cold after. Alrighty, so now we have our corn. I'm just going to put that right there and break it up a little. Zucchini and corn salad. And I'm actually going to add a Roma tomato to this as well so I can give it a nice shot of color. And tomatoes, all this stuff is just super delicious and fresh right now. So The Romas are actually really good. Romas are nice because they're kind of hardy and they can last, you know, you can find them throughout the year. Oh, now I have corn all over me. The corn does go flying. Okay, so we're going to cut the Roma again, just like we cut it. We cut the zucchini. I'm going to give it some stripes with a nice sharp knife, and then I'm going to make it really small so they're all kind of the same size. A serrated knife is really nice to use if you're cutting tomatoes as well. If your knife isn't super duper sharp, it kind of makes it a little bit easier. If the kids are helping you or something, you want to give them a serrated knife. Make it a little less dangerous for them. Okay, so we have a super simple fresh salad. Keep it simple in the summertime because fruits and veggies are so good. You don't want to muck them up with too much stuff. So here we go, a nice creamy salad right there. Give it a taste, see if it needs a little more salt and pepper. Add some lettuce if you'd like to. And there we have it. I'm going to give it another shot of salt and pepper. And that's about it. Then you just like let it cool down. It'll be nice and tasty and colorful. And it has that creamy texture, which I think you're going to like with the beef tri-tip. Okay, let's move over to here where we have our crock pot. I have my crock pot going, and I actually cooked this overnight, which is kind of what I like to do. Now I'm going to show you the end result of that 5-pound beef tri-tip. Look at this. It's all nice and cooked, and it's really juicy. Do you see how much juice is in there? All I did was I put the tri-tip, I cut it in half, and I put it right in the crock pot. I didn't add any water. I didn't add any broth. And I think that one of the big mistakes that people make when they're cooking with their crock pot is they always want to add a little liquid. So if you have a fatty piece of meat like this, or maybe a pork that has some fat on it, or really even chicken, I don't add any liquid to my crock pot because what happens is your crock pot is a slow cooker. If you don't have a crock pot, you can put your tri-tip in a pan, in a baking pan, and then cover it with a piece of saran wrap and then a piece of aluminum foil. Tighten it all the way around and cook it in your oven at about 285 for 8 to 10 hours. And that's what I did on this one. I did it on slow for 10 hours. I did it overnight, and then it was ready and it was cooked to perfection. And it's juicy enough that I don't need to add any more juices. So what happens, one of the big problems that people do with their crock pots is they put a meat in there and then they put a whole bunch of broth in there. So what happens is you're kind of just boiling your meat. You're not going to get any kind of sear. You're not going to get that slow cook. You're just going to get boiled meat. So be very careful when you're adding liquid to your crock pot. I really think it's completely unnecessary. And when I do chicken in here too, even if I do a chicken breast, I'll usually put a couple onions or carrots at the bottom, and then I'll put the chicken breast on top that's seasoned, and then I'll just close it down and cook it for like 4 hours or something. And it gets juicy enough because the natural juices from the chicken and from the veggies are going to start to secrete, and that's going to give it a lot of flavor, and that's going to make it so that there's enough liquid on the bottom that you're not going to wake up to like a burnt crock pot, but you're going to have some great flavor. So let's see what this looks like. We'll move the salad over here. I cut this in half just to fit into my crock pot. It was well seasoned already, so we kind of got like a little easy one on this with this beef tri-tip. Okay, and here we go. Definitely a little oily, which is why I wanted to do like a creamy sauce. And now let's see. I'm just going to slice it. And it's going to shred. It's going to shred a little too, so you could shred the whole thing if you wanted to with 2 forks. But there you go. So you have some nice meat right there. Look at how nice that is, and look at how tender it's cooked. So that could last a while. And there's a lot of recipes you could do with this. You know, you could make some tacos out of it if you wanted to. You could just put it on your cold salad if you wanted to. Lots of different recipes. I'm going to say it's more of a high-fat meat, so you're going to want something pretty healthy on the side. But, you know, that's just what I say. So let's plate this up and make it look really nice. Let me get this out of the way. Here's our plate. Let's get a little bit of meat here. And then some salad. More salad than meat, right? Everybody knows that you're supposed to have like 3/4 of your plate, or actually half of your plate filled up with veggies, 1/4 of it with a meat, and then 1/4 of it with a starch if you're doing that. But here we go. We have the tri-tip, and it's going to be served with this creamy salad, a corn salad. So you have a lot of fresh veggies, and then you have a little meat. So if you're looking to do a little barbecue, this is going to be perfect. And using the crock pot in the summertime is really nice because you get your meat, but yet you don't have to heat up your whole entire kitchen. So I really encourage people to use a crock pot in the summertime just for that reason, because nobody wants to turn on the oven in the summer, and the crock pot just sits there. It warms up just its little spot, and it doesn't get your whole house warm. So that's the beef tri-tip with the corn and zucchini salad. Once again, thank you for paying attention. I hope you really enjoy it, and let me know if you have any questions. And if you do, you can email me at tracy@colorfulcooking.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the beauty of fall on the rails of the Leadville Railroad. Take in the cool mountain breeze as you climb to 11,000 feet to watch the vibrant reds, oranges, and golds of fall come alive. Enjoy delicious hot beverages, learn some history, and relax with family and friends. Even your pets can enjoy a ride on the train. Offering daily trips, the weekend specials sell out fast. To secure your seat, book today at leadvillerailroad.com.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm your host, Liz. It's a great Saturday morning, especially when I have fabulous guests right next to me here on the sofa. What is going on? This is Jason from Christy Sports, everybody. How are you?
G'day, everyone. How are we doing?
Good day, everyone. I love the accent from Melbourne, Australia.
That's right. I actually just got back last week.
You did? You went
Yeah.
on vacation, you came back, you still had a job? Good.
Yep, still have a job. That's the main thing, right? No, I got back home for 3 weeks, visited the family up in Sydney and Melbourne. So took the family. Yeah, it was a really good trip.
That sounds like a blast, especially when you get to go home a little bit.
Yeah, it
Go
is.
visit your roots.
Yeah, yeah.
So talk to me. Okay, Christy Sports is pretty much year-round. I think during the summer, sometimes you see furniture, patio stuff, and stuff like that. But you are mostly geared for winter and sports. And what is coming up? I know it's weird to see a ski boot, right time, right? But this is what's going on. And what do you have going on that I'm super excited about, you guys, what you have new stuff all the time.
New stuff and old stuff.
Yeah.
Right now we have the great traditional Labor Day weekend Christy Sports Powder Day sale going on right now, Liz.
Nice.
So up to 60% off everything in the store. It's a great time to come in, get geared up for the upcoming season. We have everything. We have the skis, the ski boots, snowboards, the apparel, the accessories. You name it, we have it. We even have some bikes out there for sale right now. We have a bunch of Trek / mountain bikes that are priced at about $1,700. They're normally about $5,000 right now. So
that's
great deals
insane.
on bikes as well.
That's an amazing savings right there. And when you said Trek, what does that mean?
Trek, that's just the particular brand.
Oh,
of the
I got
mountain
you.
bike.
Okay, I
Yep.
thought it was like a special bike that can do
Yep.
tricks.
So Lance Armstrong used to ride on Trek.
Really?
Yeah, he was
Oh,
a
wow.
Trek guy.
I remember him, yeah. He's been
Remember
around
that guy?
forever. So what is happening? I see that you have some special things for inside the boots and all that, and I see the bottles. So you have some really cool accessories. That bottle is cool because that is great for elimination of plastic, leaving no trace when you're out there, and everything else.
So part of the sale, we've teamed up with POW, Protect Our Winters Alliance, a great organisation that are doing good things for our environments. Obviously, global warming's a big deal right now, particularly for our sport and industry. So these guys are out there fighting with Congress, well, debating with Congress, trying to get better protections, trying to protect our winters. So we're collecting donations for these guys. So if you come in, buy something, make a donation to the POW Alliance, and we'll throw you one of these water bottles for free.
I think that's a great idea, and it's such a great thing to donate to POW. Protect our winter.
Yeah,
I love the way
winters.
that is. And
Yeah.
POW for powder. So, I mean,
Exactly.
perfect.
Yep, yep.
And explain, because a lot of people don't understand how important the inserts are.
Yeah.
I know because I don't even ski, but I have feet issues. But those are really important for a lot of people because they pronate in the boot and then they can end up with some issues.
Yeah, exactly. The nice thing about these footbeds, TFP footbeds, gives you a nice strong foundation for your ski boot. Excuse me. If you take the footbed out of any ski boot, it's just a thin piece of foam that doesn't really give you any support.
Right.
So nice thing about these footbeds, gives you a nice strong foundation, straightens you up, keeps you nice and level in the ski boots. It just makes your ski better, makes the boot feel more comfortable. When you're comfortable, you're going to last longer on the slopes. So right now, part of the sale, if you come in, buy a ski boot from us, we will take $50 off of a custom-made footbed, which is a ripping deal right now.
It really is, because they're not cheap, because they really work and they last forever.
They do.
I mean, they really do. So a one-time purchase almost for something like that is well worth it. Do you have to get a bigger size boot in order to get the inserts, even when you pull the other one out?
We'll still get you sized up. We do custom boot fits as well too. And the nice thing is, Liz, when you buy the footbed with the boot, we'll give you a boot fit guarantee. So,
nice.
That will last for a year. If you have any issues with the boot, come back into any Christy Sports, and we'll fix whatever issue you may have with that particular ski boot.
And let me ask you something. What is the earliest people come in to start getting their winter gear?
Right now, like I said, the Powder Day sale is on right now. Great time to save money on all equipment. 60% off. We're also doing seasonal rentals, so come in today, this weekend at West Vail. We are doing our seasonal rental program. It's starting at $169 for the kids, $239 for adults. Come in, we'll set you up with boots, skis, poles, or even snowboards, and you'll have that gear for the whole season.
That's incredible. I mean, the sale itself, 60% off, you can't beat that. Is that all on new stuff or last year's, or is
It's
it a combination?
last year's stuff. We do have some new stuff that's
Right.
in there as well too. And if you come in, I mean, we'll take 10% off the new gear that we
Nice.
have in there right now as well
But
too.
what does it matter if it's last year's? It's still
Exactly.
brand new, right?
Exactly.
I mean, why? I wouldn't care if I had something that was 10 years old. If it works and it's great, and it came from Christy Sports,
It's when I do my shopping, it's when the stuff's on sale. Why wouldn't
right?
you?
I'm a sale freak. I love getting things for discount. I don't know. There's just something really exciting about that.
Yeah.
And Christy Sports has been around for how long now?
Oh, it's about 60 years now. so
Wow,
quite a while,
almost as long as Vail.
Yep, yep.
I mean, seriously, 62
Mhm.
is when they formed, so you guys have been right alongside with them.
Yep, yep,
That's
very much.
amazing. How long have you been with Christy Sports?
I've been with Christie's now for almost 10 years.
10 years. So he knows what he's talking about, you guys. This is great. Now, do you do the custom boot fitting as well?
Yep. Yeah, there's some great guys that are in there. There'll be some great boot fitters all weekend. We have some great guys that have been with us for 20 years that have
Wow.
been doing boot fitting. So, yes, I can do it, but there's definitely a lot more better guys out there working for Christie's doing it. But
But
yeah.
that says a lot about a company. If you have people that have been working there for 10 and 20 plus years,
Mhm.
that says a lot about a company because most people do not like their jobs. So this is obviously something that people enjoy. They get out there and they enjoy to work with the public and
Yeah.
they help people and they get them right and ready
Yeah.
for the slopes and everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys really have something for all year round there over pretty
Oh,
much.
we do. Like I said, I've mentioned the bikes. We have all the winter gear. Our Avon store does the patio, so if you need
Nice.
outdoor furniture, go see the team at our Avon store.
That's where I saw the furniture.
Yeah. We also have a good online presence as well. So
Nice.
if you can't make the sale, go onto Christy Sports website, christysports.com, and you can pick up some great deals online as well.
But
Just-
it's not the same as the sale if they go in person.
well, you want the personal experience,
Of
don't you,
course.
Liz? That's what we're known for, and particularly if you want to buy boots. I
Right, you
always
can't fit your
suggest
boot online.
You can't. So you want to, talk to the experts, get a proper custom fit, get your footbed as well. You want to do that in store and not online.
The thing I like most about Christy Sports is you give such good hands-on personal experience with people. You don't just walk and say, okay, stuff's over there, stuff's over there. You can walk in and you are immediately tended to, but not in an obnoxious way where people are like, hey, can I help you? Can I help you? Can I
Yeah.
help you? Can I help you? You just come up and you guys introduce yourselves. And as far as I go, I started trying to ski when I came out. I'm just not good. But we always went to Christy Sports and we got our boots and our bindings and we got fitted and everything like that. But it was always a great experience because you left there feeling safe.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Liz. Yeah, our staff is passionate with about what we do, and we love talking snow sports. We love talking summer sports. We love talking patio. So yeah, come and see us. We'd love to help you out. Come and see us in West Vail this weekend and get yourselves a great deal.
It's going to be an amazing deal. You can save big time, 60% off so many great things over at Christy Sports. Lots of great accessories. Let me ask you something. What's your favorite thing to do, ski or board?
I'm a snowboarder, Liz.
Ah, yeah.
I must admit. Yep.
Yeah,
yep.
that's great though. I mean, did you start off skiing?
Yeah, I started off skiing back in Australia and I hated it.
Really?
I hated
Skiing in Australia
how's
and I
this?
hated it.
I hated the cold. My
Oh.
dad used to make me carry my skis. The skis were too heavy, and I was like, I don't like this. And then this
Cumbersome.
great sport, cumbersome. Then this great sport called snowboarding came along, and I've got a surfing background, and
Nice.
thought I'll give that a go, and fell in love with it.
I
So.
love it. And you're tall. I would love to see you whooshing out there. That is so great. I can't thank you enough. This is Jason, everybody, from Christy Sports. You must get out there. There's a great sale. 60% off, so many great gears and gears.
Gears.
all the
We got
gear,
bikes.
all the goods, all the products, and so much more. And then you get professional help from people like Jason and everybody else. Christy Sports, you're located in West Vail.
West Vail. We're also in Avon,
Avon.
Lions Head, Bridge Streets. The sale's also on in Summit, Steamboat, and Littleton, down in Denver if you can't make it here.
That's
this weekend.
amazing. Christy Sports is everywhere. And ChristySports.com?
Correct.
ChristySports.com if you want to go online, but you want to get the personalized experience. Head on over to Christy Sports today, everybody. And make sure you chat with Jason. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you coming in to Good Morning Vail.
Thanks, Liz. Appreciate your time.
My pleasure. Christy Sports, everybody. This is Jason. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Welcome to Street Magic. I'm Elizabeth Stanton with some of the most terrifying stunts, extraordinary extreme escapes, and the most amazing cutting-edge magicians you'll ever see in one show. Get ready to have your mind turned inside out. The hand is definitely quicker than the eye.
It's fake!
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Hey everybody, welcome to the second half of Good Morning Vail on TV8. I'm your host Liz. What a great first half we had. We got to learn a little bit about some crock pot cooking from Cooking with Tracy. We had the wonderful Jason from Christy Sports in. And now the next hour, get ready for the catwalk. We're going to have a very special fashion show for you guys. Sit back, relax. The second hour of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. We have a big day ahead of us with some interesting weather. It's going to be a hot day. Summer is still upon us, so don't fret. We still have lots of great outdoor activities to come our way. By 8 a.m. this morning, 59 degrees. Your high today is 80, and then 20% chance of precipitation throughout the day. As we see the full day, clouds will start to roll in around noon, partly cloudy skies and 77. By 4 p.m., 78 and cloudy. And then by 8 p.m., mostly cloudy skies and 70%. Or 70 degrees rather. Now we take a look over at Denver. It's a very hot day over there, 96 degrees with super sunny skies. And then in Vail, 25% chance of precipitation with 80 degrees. 84 in Eagle, 25% chance of rain and 25% chance of same in Avon, 82 degrees. We'll take a look right now overnight. You're 47 degrees. As we sleep, 20% chance of rain overnight and the sun's going to set at 7:37 p.m. Taking a look right now at the 5-day forecast. Tomorrow we can expect 60% chance of precipitation, showers throughout the day, 78 for your high and 46 for your low. By Monday, it goes down to only 20% chance of precipitation, partly sunny skies, 79 degrees and 49 degrees for your low. Tuesday, 20% chance of precipitation, mostly sunny skies, 73 for your high and 40 degrees for your low. Then we have some abundant sunshine come Wednesday. All blue skies, pure sunshine, 77 for your high and 46 for your low. And then Thursday, sunny skies, 78 for your high and 47 degrees for your low. It's a great day to get out there and enjoy all of the wonderful things we have outside. Don't forget about the final Minturn market today. Tomorrow we have the Vail Farmers Market, and that's always fun. I have a couple of mark your calendar things coming up. Now, October is a little slow, but we have a lot of great things coming up in September, and I want to remind everybody about that Leadville Railroad. On September 9th, please mark your calendars. It's going to be an evening fall train ride that you can get out there and enjoy all the beautiful changes of the leaves and the fall colors. And it's like a 2.5-hour train ride. So if you love something like that, that's going to be a lot of fun. On the 11th, we really want to love and appreciate all of our first responders here in our community. So it's a big appreciation brunch for all the first responders. That's going to take place at the Lodge at Vail on September 11th. We definitely want to go to that. And on 24th, it's Wild West Day through the Education Foundation of Eagle County. Now that's going to be a lot of fun. It's at 4 Eagle Ranch. What a great venue. And we get to just get out there and have a Wild West Day. Now that is all the stuff to mark on your calendar, but don't forget about all the great things that are coming up this weekend. We have Sunset Live and of course today the Minturn Market. So get ready for a big day and a big show. We'll be right back with more Good Morning Vail on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Coming up this season on Ready, Set, Renovate, real homeowners tackle really big renos.
Welcome to the ugliest house in the neighborhood.
It's a wild ride from before to after.
If we go to the tile store one more time, only one of us is coming out alive.
Well, I didn't know he was going to do all that.
Between the budget and the timeline, it's makeover madness.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw, host of TV8 Vail. From fashion to food, from film to festivals, experience a unique look at the boutiques, spas, restaurants, and venues that make the Valley so special. Join me for Glitz and Glam. Find it in Good Morning Vail or at our website at tv8vail.com. I can't wait for our next adventure.
Hey there, I'm at the Home Outpost in Gypsum. Recently, I just videoed Margie Hamrick to talk to us about how do you refresh your home. Who doesn't want to refresh their home? So join us on the next episode of Good Day Vail.
Learn the latest in science each week and how it relates to everyday life. From space exploration to plant biology to the latest in high-tech advances. Every new scientific development is explored and explained in an understandable way. Amazing stories each week. Watch Science Now.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi everyone, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. My name is Kim Fuller and I'm the co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective in West Vail and the editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other co-owner and the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge magazine. Today we have the pleasure of sitting down with Eric Brofus, a longtime local of the Vail Valley. Welcome, Eric.
Hi.
Hey,
how
thanks,
are
sir. I'm fantastic, man. How about you?
I'm really good.
Yeah, you just got back from
springtime.
Ooh, and you got back from perfect timing, right? You just arrived back today or yesterday?
Last night, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Eric has many things that we could talk about today, but he was gracious enough to be our Live Like a Local in the upcoming issue of Covered Bridge magazine. And I think, there's a lot to the depth of, again, what you've added to this valley, what you've brought to this community. But maybe start to how you got here. That'd be fantastic for me to hear when you arrived in this lovely valley.
Yeah, so my parents were applying for a job here to manage the first ski shop in Vail, and they worked at a ski shop in New Hampshire. So we all packed up and drove out here to see what Vail was about and talked to Dick Hauserman and some of the early locals about what that would look like. And upon coming here and going up on the mountain and so on in the fall, my dad turned around and drove back, sold the house, hooked up a U-Haul, and drove everything out. So that's how I ended here at the age of 7.
You remember that move pretty
I do.
specifically and
Yeah.
what that was like?
I do the loaded down car and coming over Vail Pass and driving down into a valley with nothing and trying to figure out how we were going to live here.
Uh-huh.
And that was back in the good old days when there was tons of things to do, lots of establishments built, right? Like, or how did that go? You know,
there was nothing. There were dirt roads, and town was basically from Golden Peak to maybe about where just past, where the hospital is now. The old hospital was there, and that was town, and there was not much in it, but there were just no I-70, no buildings, past that east or west. So that was basically it.
And you started going to school.
Yes.
Right away.
Right above the fire station.
Okay, how many kids were with you in school?
At that time, I'm not sure. There were a couple of classrooms, and the school varied in size. At the smallest, it had 8, and then I think by the time I graduated, I had a class of 4. But I think the school was up to maybe 40 or something like that. Yeah.
Wow.
So it was pretty small.
Wow, and even probably during the school months, it was this way. So in the article, Live Like a Local, Eric says, growing up here was like going to summer camp every day.
Yeah, because all we did was go hike, camp, fish. I mean, there was nothing to do. Obviously, no television. There weren't many facilities that were built to have any activities for kids. Diana Donovan ran a summer camp from Donovan's fame, and so we would go pile into her Range Rover, Land Rover, and drive up the dirt road to Piney and go fishing for the day and do that kind of stuff. But there really wasn't much to do other than go hang out outside all day.
So, I mean, you've seen over the years the valley drastically shift, change, still become what it is today, this world-class destination.
Right.
You're still here.
Right.
What is it that keeps you here? What is it that you love so much that we have you after 60-something years still?
I'm growing up with Vail, I figure out. Well, everybody asks me, like, did you ever move away? Well, my family was here. My parents were here. Then my kid was here, my daughter Whitney. And so it was like always, it was home. It's where you came back to. I always went to other places, but it was really awesome to come home here. It was wonderful. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll show some photos with the segment that we're lucky enough to have and be able to publish in Covered Bridge. But also you shared some with us this morning that were of Vail Mountain when it was newly cut in early on. Yeah. So what are some of your standout memories of, even when, we talked about when you moved here and started school and then, having life like a summer camp, but as you grew older, started your family, and continuing to make memories, the photos really showcase the amount of fun that you have and the amount of participation, which is a lot that you have in this community. So what has that been like for you?
Well, I think with the mountain itself, it was, from Riva Ridge to Picaroon, if you can imagine that width. And everybody asks, like, did you backcountry ski? Did you ski East Vail Chutes? Did you do any of that? And no, because Rim Run was out of bounds, and Lodgepole and Lion's Head was out of bounds, and all that. So it was a much closer. You just would ski out, ski through the trees, and come back wherever that took you. But we didn't have to explore very far to go have good fun. It wasn't quite as adventurous as it is now. Yeah.
But adventurous in its own way.
Yeah,
as being a new place, a new destination for so many people.
I wasn't the lost boy. That was somebody else.
That's good.
No trails named after you that you know of.
Exactly.
But you remember that.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I think it's it's pretty exciting to have someone who's actually not even born here, but has spent their whole life here, raised the family here, to actually share those words. Because as we know, the Valley has probably never been an easy place to live. I mean, you're talking back then it was fun, but I'm sure your parents, it was a struggle just to get here, number one. And then when they got here, it's like, how do we keep these kids occupied? And then off seasons and all of that. So it's inspiring to have your words in the publication to give us hope that we can create a life here and we can be here forever and raise a family here and see the ebbs and flows of what might be next. Who knows? There might be new ski runs somewhere. Maybe there'll be a connecting lift, all these glorious ideas of burying I-70, maybe they'll come to fruition.
Right. And I think even through all those times, I think we had the same struggles everyone has now about how do you make it on one job? You don't. You have 2 jobs or 3 jobs. And housing, housing has always been an issue no matter when we started. And I just don't think we've ever been able to get ahead of any of those kind of things. So it's kind of interesting to see that the same things that are topical today are things that we started with when we had nothing. We just had more space to try and build things.
Yeah, so what, right now, as you are here in the Valley, and we're in a transitional season, which is sort of a nice time to refresh, regroup, get ready for the busy summer ahead.
Right.
What excites you about what's to come, about the future of this community, and what already exists in this community that you're a part of?
Well, I think it's still the same thing. Is we have the outdoors and we have access to so many things so close to us. And in the wintertime, it's primarily skiing or winter-based activities. In the summer, that just goes. I feel like it explodes. It opens it up to many more people that don't maybe take advantage of everything in the winter. So I'm always excited to go do all those things again and see new things and go back to places that I haven't been to maybe in years and revisit them and just share that passion and love with everyone else that likes to go outside and explore. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then Eric, for those who are visiting Vail and watching this, or locals themselves, what does it mean to you to live like a local in the Vail Valley?
I always include ownership in that. I think if you're going to be a local here, you have to take some ownership in the community and building part of that. And I think what you guys do is so great in bringing everybody together, making an awareness about that. And I think we just have to get involved in what we dream and what we want and what we ask for, and find a group or find a way to give back, because if you're just sitting back, you're not really helping the community. So whether it's a mountain cleanup day or volunteer and do something and get involved.
Well, that's amazing. It's awesome to have Eric share those words, and I think he nailed it at the end there. You want to be a local here in the Vail Valley. How can you get involved? There's so many opportunities for you to better your community, to be more involved in your community and make new connections. So we're excited for you guys to read Eric's article, Live Like a Local, in the upcoming issue of Covered Bridge Magazine.
Yeah, and check out all those great photos as well. So thank you for watching Covered Bridge on TV8. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the journey.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
everyone. I'm Raisa Pascal.
And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I?
Yes,
I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals now, check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. And welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. I'm Liz. It's Good Morning Vail on a Saturday morning, and I am surrounded by beauty, and I love it because beauty combined with athleticism is such a great thing, especially these days. We like to get outside. We like to feel like empowered women, and I'm surrounded by some seriously empowered women. And this is a wonderful brand. It's called Peppermint, and I have the main sales lady right here, Annie DeWaters. She is the general sales rep for the entire company, and I think that this is such a wonderful product. I went online last night to check out the entire line, and it was just super, super incredible. Next to Annie is Celia, and you are an amazing mountain bike, and we want to find out a little bit more about you going into maybe pros. And then behind me, we have Kelly and Ashley, who are also wearing some of the wonderful, wonderful products that Peppermint has to offer. I'm going to turn it right now to you, Annie, and tell us all about this amazing product and why it's so great for the women here in Colorado.
Well, thanks, Liz. So Peppermint Cycling Apparel is a women-specific designed apparel brand, specifically designed for women.
Nice.
To empower women, to boost their confidence, to make us feel cute and fierce on the bike, at the same time off the bike as well, because we have several collections. We have a road collection, we have a gravel collection, we have a mountain bike collection, and then we have an OTB off the bike collection for casual leisure wear. If you're at the taco trucks or hanging around your cars afterwards in the parking lot, having some beers and refreshments and talking about and being excited about your rides.
Now, what is a gravel collection? You know, I caught that in your whole little lineup of different collections. Is that riding bikes on gravel?
Yeah, so gravel riding is kind of a newbie to the scene with biking, but is growing very, very fast, and a lot of people are encompassing it. And gravel riding is essentially a differentiation of a road bike, except you're riding on gravel roads or wider single-track trails. So you're able to take your bike off-road a little bit more so if you're not mountain biking or if you don't have a road bike. So it just makes biking a little bit more accessible with a different type of bike.
Okay.
But it's been a very exciting category of biking that a lot of people have been really, really excited to get into, and there has been a lot of gravel races around the U.S., so it's gaining popularity every year.
I'm just impressed because if I hit a rock on the bike, I'm off. You know what I mean? So that's not my forte or anything like that.
That's Celia's forte.
I was going to say, Celia, that sounds like something you could pull off. You're adorable. And all three ladies are the ambassadors of this brand, Peppermint. And I mean, you guys are just so beautiful. And I love the fact that you're athletic and you do your thing. Tell me what you do on the bike out there. Now, you're almost going pro. You've already done some pro racing?
Yeah, so I race in the pro category for both downhill and enduro. So downhill racing is basically like one very fast, kind of like a ski race, like it's on the mountain typically with a chairlift and all of that. and 3 to 5 minute runs. Like, you just get one run, one shot at it, so you got to go as fast as you can.
What is the angle you're
She's
going
being
at?
modest. She goes 60 miles an hour, hopping off rock jumps.
What?
Treacherous tight turns, going as fast as they can. Oh, it's insane. If you watch the videos, your heart will stop.
Oh my God, my heart stopped just now. Are you kidding me? So that's amazing.
Yeah, it's just so fun. And there's like rock gardens and pretty big jumps and drops.
Trees as obstacles.
Yes, there are lots of obstacles.
Kind of like skiing, you're looking for trees, moguls are the rocks, and all that other great stuff. Now, you wear the apparel. How comfortable is peppermint apparel for you when you're doing the insane things you're doing on a bike?
It's been amazing. This is my first year wearing the gear, and I've been super happy. My favorite thing personally is the pocket situation. Like, there are so many good pockets, and that's something that's really hard to find in mountain bike gear. So that's been great, and just the durability and comfort, and people love it. I've never had so many questions about, like, what are you wearing? What brand is that? Everything, because all the girls, there's not that much stuff made just for girls, especially in the mountain bike scene. And the fit is better than any women-specific clothing that I've ever worn, for sure.
That's incredible. So it looks like it's breathable and flexible, which I think you guys all need to have to be able to move and bend. And I don't know if you fall or not, but
it's premium fabric.
I mean,
made in
feeling
Italy.
this amazing fabric is just incredible. It looks comfortable, but it looks super durable.
It is. It's breathable, it's technical, it's fashionable. I mean, that's the whole purpose of why peppermint came about, is because we wanted to build that confidence of women. Because let's face it, if you're comfortable and you have a chamois that fits you well and you feel fierce and cute on the bike, you're going to ride stronger, you're going to ride better.
Sure.
And you're going to be more likely to go riding your bike a lot more often than looking at it in the corner collecting dust and getting down on yourself every day and saying, oh, I should get back on my bike, I should go biking again. So it gets you excited for biking.
It really does. It's weird how clothing you're looking at like, oh, I just want to put that on, so I'm going to go get my bike and do it. Yeah.
Oh, you feel so much better about yourself.
You do. It's just I don't know if it's just a female thing or it's just a generational thing or whatever it is, but I know that I've always felt good and better about what I'm doing if I feel a little styled out.
Oh yeah, and why not? I mean,
why not?
As tough as athletes as we are, why wouldn't we want to look good and feel good and have the most comfortable technical clothing in those sports?
Athletic women, I find, are super sexy, super wonderful, super fabulous, and there's something about seeing the softness, but then the muscles, and just it shows that you really care about yourselves, and it shows that you're working out and you're doing your thing.
Hence the name of peppermint, because it's sweet and spicy at the same time.
Oh, I love that. That's super cool. I could say that I can't wait to look at some of the clothing, because I'm just looking at them sitting down, and the fabric just feels really good, and it just looks very durable. And like I said, I like clothing that you can just stretch out in and just be comfortable in. So that's
it feels
what this
like
is
second
about.
skin, and you're not fidgeting, and
Right.
pulling at your stuff,
Sure.
and feeling uncomfortable or having pain while you're
Right,
riding.
yes.
We specifically design all of our pieces for every end use on the bike and off the bike.
That's
so
nice.
that it's constant comfort, and you just don't even give a second thought to what you're wearing.
Wow.
Until someone comes up and grabs you, and they're like, that's really cute. What are you wearing?
I mean, the fabric feels so good. I'm petting her right now. It just feels incredible. This is like sturdy but gorgeous. And you guys look so adorable. I can't wait to show off. And you can talk about what everybody's wearing, how they can get it, and all the other good stuff. Now, mountain bike seems seasonal.
It's not, actually.
It's not.
And Celia can attest to that.
All right,
as
tell
well
to me about
as
that.
Kelly and Ashley, because they are mountain bikers and road bike riders.
Okay, so how does it happen? What do you do over the winter?
So, I mean, I ski a little bit for sure, but
It's like a bad,
it's not,
you know what, a bad eye.
I did grow up ski racing, but now that we're much more on the bike side of things, for me personally, living here in Avon, it's pretty easy to get out to like Grand Junction, Fruta, Colorado Springs, even down on the Front Range, just depending on the snow. But it's not far to get to where you can still ride bikes, especially like Moab being as close as it is.
Right, that's
you can
true.
ride there all year.
Oh, nice.
And so that is something that I've found amazing about Avon that I didn't anticipate when I originally moved here. But yeah.
Pretty close to Arizona, too. You can go down and train
Yeah.
in Arizona and Texas.
And I was in Sedona like in March, and I travel a decent amount for racing. But yeah, even if you're not flying anywhere, it's pretty easy to get to places where you can ride.
That's good to know, because some people who are enthusiasts want to do it all year round. They don't want to stop because of snow. So this is great to know. So Peppermint is all year round. You guys check out Peppermint, the definition of biking and beauty at the same time. We're going to be back and we're going to show you these outfits up close and personal so you can see what you like and go online and get something for yourself while you do a biking experience and looking fabulous at the same time. It's Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
For fun and adventure, join me on Elizabeth Stanton's Great Big World. Find out where I'll be going next and which celebrities I'll be bringing along with me. I'll show you amazing destinations with lots to explore, and you'll get to know my celebrity guests the way they really are, up close and personal. We'll travel the world, experience new cultures, and together, try to make a difference. I'm Elizabeth Stanton, saying the world's a big place, and I'm going to show it to you.
Here at Sun & Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun & Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. It's an exciting Saturday morning with Annie DeWaters right here from Peppermint Line. It's an amazing line for women in the biking industry, and this is something that you can wear everywhere, not only when you're on the bike, but off the bike as well. We're going to show you these three beautiful ladies right now, and Annie's going to tell us what they're wearing. And the coolest thing is you can get this product at the local Kind place.
Yep, Kind Bike and Ski in Edwards in the Riverwalk.
Great. So that's a great local thing for everybody to get on over there to Kind to see what these beautiful outfits look like on you. Let's go right now and see. Who do we have first?
Okay, so first we have Ashley, and she's in our mountain bike collection, and she's in one of our top sellers through mountain bike overalls, which is what I'm wearing as well. This is a technical, water-resistant, breathable, quick-dry, amazing stretch, and just really cute slimming with soft micro stretch overall straps, and then lots of side pockets, side zip, easy in and out, and great for on the bike. And then when you're off the bike having your tacos or your après in the parking lot, or even if you're just kicking around town and you want to wear something cute, it's cute as a casual look or as a technical on the bike for mountain biking or even on your gravel bike look.
I mean, look how beautiful she is. So you're adorable.
Oh, they're very slimming.
Well, slimming is a great thing for anybody because we always like to look a little bit slimmer.
Yeah.
But, I mean, you're tiny anyway. That looks super comfortable, and I'm really excited. And just show everybody that great outfit. I'm super loving this.
It's kind of our magic unicorn.
Now, the 3 colors that they come in are?
So those come in black, and then a olive spruce green, and then the dahlia, which is a really pretty kind of purple blend that I'm wearing.
I love it. And there's socks, there's bras, there's all the accessories that go with these outfits. Yep. All right, coming up next is this lovely lady.
Yeah, so next we have in the road bike collection, this is our signature collection. This is Kelly, and she's modeling the signature jersey with our signature bib. And she also has the matching socks. And if you want to unzip your
Here, I'll hold
jersey
this. You show everybody. Go show the camera. There you go. Look at that. Yeah. Beautiful.
So the beauty of these bibs is in the back, it's a mesh and it's a drop down. So you can actually get off the bike and in 5 minutes go to the bathroom. You don't have to take any of your jerseys or anything off. It just drops down, pull it back up, and you're ready to go on your bike again. Yeah.
That's really easy for the women.
That is so significant for women when we're on our bikes and we cannot go to the bathroom as easily as the men do.
You have to make it quick.
Yep. It's literally within 5 minutes and it's the easiest process.
I'm noticing, okay, the pockets are crazy because you have pockets all over the place and they're hidden.
Yes.
But the butt has like a padding.
So,
or is that just her butt? It's a nice butt, but it looks like it has some cushioning in the pants.
Yeah, so we are known for our chamois, and we have 4 specific chamois, depending on if you want to do a 3-hour ride up to a 9-hour ride. And ergonomically and anatomically, we design our chamois so that they rise up higher and they're longer and wider in the back so that your sit bones are protected. You have more cushion. The cushion doesn't break down as much. You have the breathability and wickability so that you don't get as many of the yeast infections and certain medical issues that do happen with women's because we're different anatomically than men. So we pride ourselves and have won many awards on the comfort and fit of our chamois.
Well, I think that's amazing. And look at her figure. She's tall and gorgeous. And I just love the fact that you have a little extra cushion on the tushin. That makes me happy. All right,
that's the most important thing when you're riding is to have that comfort.
Something about the seats that are not the greatest.
Yes.
Now, all right, look at this beauty right here. Celia, what are we wearing?
Celia, who is our bad enduro downhill pro rider, she is wearing the mountain bike pants and the trail long sleeve jersey from our mountain bike collection. And these pants a lot of women wear also as their athleisure pants because you can look cute casually in them as every day.
Yeah.
Or they're amazing and technical and high performance on the bike.
Now,
so this is what she races in a lot of times for her uniform. And they've got cinch and stretch on the bottom of the leg so that your pant isn't rotting up and getting caught in your chain.
That's a really smart idea.
And then there's side pockets that
right here. Look at these,
can hold anything that you need to hold while you're on the bike.
And then behind you, are these pockets?
Yeah.
Wow.
So there's a back stretch. There's a Lycra stretch with a hidden pocket on the back of the waist.
That's great.
As well as cinch adjustments. And then there's a back zippered hidden pocket on the back of the jerseys, which you'll see in the road, gravel, or mountain bike collection.
Now, how does this feel on your body as far as with the sleeves and everything? You're not hot because it's breathable, right? And it's comfortable and stretchy? No. Okay. So just shake your... she's not wearing her mic anymore, so that was my mistake. So it is comfortable. Here, I'll stand up next to you. So it's comfortable and stretchy?
Yes, it's very stretchy, and it's nice because I wear knee pads and hip pads sometimes, so I can just adjust these for how tight I want them, which is nice.
Or how much you've eaten that day. This is incredible. So this is great for women because sometimes we accordion back and forth. You look amazing, and I love this line. I like the free form and the colors, and like you said, it makes us feel like girly girls, but yet we can still be super great. And we have a couple more things to show you. What is going on over here?
So this is the OTB collection, which is off the bike. And this is a really beautifully comfortable, soft fleece that it's just casually worn so that when you want to be lounging around, if you're at an event or for your everyday, then you have something to wear with the brand that doesn't have to be on the bike.
It's so cozy. I could see
very
myself.
Cozy.
Even
We
like
live in
an
these.
opera.
Yeah.
Seriously, you can wear some of this
Opera
stuff.
all day.
Yeah, opera all day, everybody. Do we have anything else to show from the girls?
That is it for the collection today, but we do offer accessories.
Yeah, come on in, everybody, and just sit around me. We can chat and look at you beauties and just really embrace this line. Come sit over here. This is just an absolutely gorgeous line of clothing, and you can sit over here. So yeah, I am surrounded by amazing women that they get on their bikes, they do their thing, but then you get off your bike and you still look hot. And you don't have to worry about changing, and you can go to, like you said, après, or after biking experiences, even just go hang out at a happy hour with your friends. I would take the helmets off before that, but aside from that, I mean, I never thought anybody can look adorable in a bike helmet until today. So look at these ladies, and I just love this line. Talk about the accessories and stuff like that comes along with everything. Not obviously the sneakers, because I want to know where you got yours, both of you. But
so we do make and match back to the kits the socks, which everybody is wearing.
Oh my God!
And then we also have sports bras. I have a bra on. Kelly has a bra, which is you can match back to the kit, or you can do a contrast color. I have a contrast color under mine. We make padded underwear. We make padded short liners. Oh yeah, we have the water bottles in the back. We have scrunchies. We have tote bags. We have little booties. The list goes on because it's just extensively for women. And as you know, as our closets always grow and we take up more space in the closets and the rooms than our partners do, that we need a lot of room for all the cute accessories and kits that we want to wear and look good in. So
I can't believe they have matching socks and everything. This is amazing.
Yeah.
These always flip me out. Okay, shoes that attach to your bike. What happens when the bike goes? Do you go with the bike or do they come off? It's always made me scared to be stuck.
You could probably ask Celia that question.
Twist. Yeah, okay. But I have to say, I am so grateful to have all you ladies here with me. Different groups, different people, different styles, but the same likeness. And that's what Peppermint is all about. And I'm really happy to have you here, Annie. Thank you so much for bringing this.
Yeah, thank you. It's such a special community of women.
Oh, my goodness.
Empowering and lifting up other women.
That's what we're here.
Being passionate and doing some of our favorite activities as biking or skiing. We do own another brand called Orage, which is our ski wear brand.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, but we're just about boosting the confidence and empowering the women
that.
so that it's just a feel-good, love-good type of community as we're all riding and hanging out together.
Well, I couldn't have said that better myself. This is a wonderful group of ladies, and I just thank all of you for being here today. I love you all so much, and Peppermint is the place to go if you want to get out there, get your gear for riding, and look and styling at the same time. I'm Liz. It's Good Morning Vail on TV8, and we'll be right back.
Good morning, Vail.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Here at Sun and Ski Sports, we are all about having the best summer adventures. Our full-service bike shop is here to help you get back on the saddle with services ranging from simple tire changes, full bike overhauls, and rentals. If trail running, hiking, or trips to the lake are your thing, our expert staff will fit you in the best performing footwear or clothing. And don't forget about a relaxing day on the water with our stand-up paddleboard rentals. Call Sun and Ski Sports in Avon or Dillon today, or learn more at sunandski.com/CO.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to Danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Good morning, Vail.
Hello, welcome to Covered Bridge on TV8. I'm Kim Fuller, co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective in West Vail and editor-in-chief of Covered Bridge magazine.
And I'm Bobby LaRue, the other co-owner of Jaunt Media Collective and the director of partnerships at Covered Bridge magazine. We have the pleasure of sitting down with some really awesome locals that really celebrate collaboration and really have created some unique things for our valley and the state wide. So today we're sitting down with David Walsh with Van Life Customs, Alex and Kuhn of Hygge Life. Dave, can you give us a little idea of what Van Life Customs is and what you guys do over there?
Absolutely, Bobby. So we build bespoke camper vans on the Mercedes Sprinter, Ford Transit, and Ram ProMaster chassis. We're essentially set up as an upfitter, so you bring us an empty van and we build you the camper van of your dreams.
That's pretty awesome. And Alex and Kuhn, give us a little idea of how to pronounce your business and what exactly you guys do over there.
All right, so maybe we start with hygge. So hygge is a Danish word that doesn't translate directly, but it kind of means coziness. So it's just this feeling really good, content, happy in a moment. And our shop and cafe located in Eagle Vale is called Hygge Life. So we basically import all sorts of home goods, furniture, lighting, decor, from all over Scandinavia and Europe that we feel like creates an atmosphere that creates that hygge feeling.
Mm-hmm. So when I think of van life, I think of cozy, right? Of being in a van and being able to go anywhere you want and really create your life by design. So what was it, Dave, that, what was the impetus of starting to work with Hygge Life?
Yeah. Well, we've known Alex and Kuhn for a while here in the Valley, love going in their shop and checking things out. And every time I'd walk through there, I'd be like, wow, this would be so cool to incorporate in a van build. Like, how could we get this vibe in a van? Mm-hmm. It's definitely a small space, so it has to be done really clean and really simple. And the vibe that we saw every time we walked into Hygge was just exactly that, but it was still inviting. So yeah, we just kind of started kicking around some ideas and saw some finishes and some fabrics and thought, wow, maybe we could build a cool van out of this.
Yeah.
When I first heard of this idea, I had what I would picture, like, oh, they're going to supply a few things. But after talking to Dave and during the build, it sounds like you guys had a pretty big part in creating what that interior of the van would look like.
We did. No, it was really fun to kind of start thinking a little bit out of the box from a home or a room, but to get to a room on wheels, really. And you do start thinking about colors, about fabrics in there, even how to position lighting, how to build in certain lighting. And then what objects and items can you bring in that both create a really good vibe, but are also super practical, of course, because you're going to get out there, you're going to be camping out, and which things can you use inside the camper van, but are also possibly to pull out when you're eating, dining, grilling, after swimming, relaxing, sitting in the sun. And then how to pack it all up and create a really cozy, comfy home, because it doesn't matter whether it's raining outside, you're sitting outside, but how to use those things all around.
Yeah, and Dave, you often work with clients in that way where they're designing their vans from scratch. Is this correct?
Yep.
And so that also includes aesthetic, and they can get as detailed as they'd like.
Yeah. Our customers can come in, they can choose from a number of different fabrics, or they can bring their own. We've done tufted leather seats or couches in the vans as well. The key is that we bring in ideas from the customer and we incorporate them into a durable solution that we have. Because these vans are going to do 70 miles an hour down the road, bumping along, down a washboard road to find a good rural off-grid campsite. So it needs to hold up too. So we had to bring like the nice high-end feel of a home and put it in something and keep it all together.
And Alex, you do the same at Hugo Life with guests, or not guests, but customers who come in and they ask you for your amazing design advice. Are you able to go into their homes and help them in that way too?
Yeah, we actually just rolled out a styling program this last year, which has been going really well so far. And we're able to go into people's homes, and that could be, for a specific room, an office, the entire home, a living room. And we'll basically go in and help them with furnishings, lighting, decor. And so the van was actually a really fun project for us too, to practice our styling. Yeah.
What's really unique too, if you guys haven't been over to the shop in the wintertime, I don't know if you guys are doing this in the summer, but Saturdays are sauna days, is that correct? I saw that going on a little bit this year.
Yeah, just, so Huga also definitely incorporates enjoyment, fun, a good time basically. And so to put that, and you can do Huga. Huga is used as a verb in the Danish language. So you could say, hey guys, come over for dinner, Huga with us tomorrow night. And so we are always thinking of how to incorporate Huga and to practically do it as well. In this case, we got like, well, why don't we put a sauna in front of the shop? Quite a nice Nordic thing to do, both relaxing and fun. So this past winter, we indeed every Saturday had a sauna in front of the shop. You could book an hour and come with some friends or family, and that hour, the sauna was yours. Coffee in the cafe before or after. Of course, they have the whole package, so we got a cold plunge next to it. And just indeed to just do Huga as well. Not just say, buy this, your home is going to be more Huga, but totally to live it as well. Yeah, because it is Huga life.
Right. It seems like we should be pulling the sauna with the van. That would be
That would be the most ideal thing. Yes.
I feel that with Huga Life, it's always, for me, it's those things I didn't know I needed, right? And like a sauna, or very much a part of the Scandinavian culture, and then once they're a part of your life, the candles, the cozy stuff, it just becomes integrated. So Dave, were there any things in the van that showed up that you were like, wow, I never would have thought of this until it's there, and now you're so many customers that you're going to
There absolutely were a few things. I think the lighting was a big thing. We have our normal built-in lighting that we use, but Alex and Kuhn brought in some great accent pieces. They have these little, is it like a little candelabra thing?
Yeah, it's like a little portable light.
Yeah, and it's like a touch light. It's amazing. And then the globe light with the handle on top was fantastic, and being able to hang that in the van and then grab it and take it out of the van. There was just some amazing accessories, and then there's nothing better than laying on, gosh, what was it, alpaca?
Sheepskin?
Well, the sheepskins are always amazing, but the blankets and the covers were just, it was the next level. It took this van to a really another place.
So the van is since sold, but if you guys want to reach out, I'm sure they could redo or refashion a total different Huga Life van or a van from Dave. But what I want to focus on quickly before we end is, you've created some really unique businesses, but you both seemingly see the power and the opportunity of collaboration. And if you could just speak to that a little bit, because I think that's really what we're trying to celebrate at Covered Bridge and TV8 is how to work together within this silo of our valley, but then how to create more community around that.
No, yeah, what is really fun is indeed to see collaboration. We always believe that the more you collaborate, the sum of individual components becomes bigger than just a simple equation. And that's what we've always tried to do as well. So any partnership is really fun. And when we got to start talking about this idea, we're totally on board. And it doesn't always need to be resulting into this massive opportunity or big thing, but it really is about creating community, putting things out there together. You are stronger, we think, together than just by yourself. And it is also just what we try to do at the shop and with the coffee bar and the cafe in there, bringing the sun. It is engaging the community because it's kind of more hygge together as well. Yeah.
Yeah, and we do. I mean, in the Vail Valley, I think it is really important that we all do come together and work together, and because, like you said, there are just such amazing small businesses in the valley, and it takes a lot of passion and grit and to make your business survive up here, I think, as well. And so I think coming together and really helping each other and coming up with fun ideas, and this really was mostly fun. We had a really fun time with it, and neat to connect with Dave and create this beautiful van. But I think in the valley, just all of us coming together, it's important.
Yeah. And a big shout out to you guys as well with what you guys are doing with Covered Bridge to highlight those stories, those connections, and basically the passion from a lot of local entrepreneurs to bring that out there. Much appreciated.
Thank you. Yeah, it's really wonderful to be able to bring these stories, partnerships, and wonderful people to life on TV8. So thank you so much for watching today. Covered Bridge on TV8. We'll see you next time.
Enjoy the journey.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back, everybody. I'm Liz in the TV8 Weather Center. Let's take a look and see what your Saturday looks like. 59 degrees as of 8 o'clock this morning. Your high today is 80 degrees, and we only have a 20% chance of precipitation. For the full day, the clouds will roll in. Beginning at noon, we'll have partly cloudy skies and then full clouds by 4 p.m., 78 degrees. By 8 p.m., 70 degrees, and mostly cloudy skies. The hottest place today is in Denver, 96 degrees for your temperature. And then we get to Vail, it's 80, 84 in Eagle, and 82 here in Avon. And your overnight low is 47 degrees with a 20% chance of precipitation overnight. And 7:37 is the time that we close out the sunshine. And then, of course, we have a 5-day forecast. Rain tomorrow, and then it all clears up by Monday. 20% chance of precipitation on Tuesday, Wednesday, full-time sunny skies, and by Thursday, sunshine as well. I just want to thank everybody for tuning in to your Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail right here on TV8. I'm your host, Liz, and we just had such a wonderful morning. Don't forget, it's the final Minturn Market. Get out there and enjoy all of the artistic wares that you get to appreciate, as well as so many other great things. We are super happy to be here, and I want to thank all of our guests for being here, all the lovely women from Peppermint showing off their bike gear and wear, and we'll see you again tomorrow right here on TV8.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for